Hello and welcome to another video in a community that believes weird is wonderful and magic is real. We've got the weird on point. And welcome to, I want to call it Vlogmas. It's not a proper Vlogmas. We will, okay. I plan to do that next year. That's what I planned this year. But if you didn't watch the previous video, it's been a lot going on. But I thought, why not do, because I do not have the energy, neither of us, or the capacity to be going out in the world. Okay, she's a lot out there. She's scary, and I wanted to, and I had ideas, and those will probably also happen next year. So why not just like stay inside and do the comfy, cozy, Christmassy things, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be, are we gonna wrap gifts? I don't know. We're gonna be baking things. We're gonna be making things. We are gonna be, excuse me, speaking of community, unboxing things. I'm gonna be showing you things. And we'll just talk general Christmas, because as of this recording, it is before Christmas. I have no idea when it's coming out. We will be recording a Christmas vlog. But yeah, let's do a comfy, cozy situation of not wanting to go out in the world. Let's go. Lumos. And also for those of you that watched the Killstar video and the couple of you that called me some sort of fashion icon or something, exhibit my outfit. Okay, I think the fashion icon has officially gone out the window. We have got us a Pennywise shirt because we are staying inside. I wanted to do like a Christmassy outfit, and the bottom is Christmassy. And I feel like clowns can fit in, you know what I mean? And I do want to watch Welcome to Derry. One of my coworkers watched it, really enjoyed it, asked me if I watched it. I have not, because I've not had a life. Literally have done like 10 hours of overtime this week and have just been wiped out. So what we're going to do next is going to be a real treat, but that's why we're in the loungy business. I've got my Pennywise oversized situation, but hold on, I have the Christmassy vibes, okay? Fashion icon right here. We've got us some elf. What is this angle? Some elf pajamas. I feel like he's a little spooked by Pennywise. I feel like with the red, it can go with it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm comfy, I'm cozy. I'm just wearing some oversized situations, and we're going to do some fun things. So the very first thing that we are going to do is right over here. Come with me. Because one of you, don't make me cry. She told me that. It seems unlikely that I will cry, but if you watch this channel, it happens. It happens on occasion, and if you see what happens in my regular life, she happens more than on occasion, okay? But one of you sent me, hello, an incredibly large package, and why is the word package always just like a weird thing to say? You know what I mean? So I'm excited, because like I said, it's been a lot, and yeah. I'm tired. I'm tired, and I'm excited to see what's inside, so let's unbox it. Sorry, we need to interrupt this message because we have a very needy cat. Do you want a Purr Pop? Are you addicted to Purr Pops? Are they in here? Hermie wants a Purr Pop. Here we go. I know. Come here. Come a little closer. Here. There we go. What a good kitty. Eat that tree. This is intense, right? And there she goes. You want to get the rest before you mop it all up? So I don't think I mentioned who this is from. It is from Miss Kristen. It's not the first package I've ever received. Kristen, who is not only a Raven member, not only has been watching this channel probably from the get-go, or pretty darn close, has also become a friend, like a number of you. So shout out to Kristen, everybody. Now, I have a suspicion of one item because of a question that she asked me regarding coffee. We'll see. And then I also know there is a handmade item in here. That is all I know. And there is a wrapped situation too. We got the Christmassy vibes. I think this is the handmade item. I'm gonna, do we put that last? I tend to have the tears with handmade things. Oh, we have a lot of wrapped things. Ooh, we have treatsies. Oh boy. She knows. We always update in the Discord group whenever there's a new Oreo. Actually, we have not. We have failed. We were looking for these. He was looking for these, and we done found them. It's the Reese's peanut butter cups. What? Okay. She might not know this, but... What? Well, I literally showed something like this in a video. Did you get these after the video? We could do this. Oh, maybe we'll do this on Christmas time. They're little peppermint sticks. I wanted to like use them in like chocolate or something, or coffee. And then she might not know this, but he knows this.
Probably does if she put.
You probably do. Yeah, Smarties. I don't know if I mentioned it in Discord group, but I like will nibble the outside. I love just pure sugar. I don't even have a real sweet tooth, but I just like pure sugar. Ooh.
I mentioned it last year at Halloween.
I feel like we've tried this, right? The Lotus brand?
What is this called? They're good.
Yeah, they are good. Oh, I didn't know they had like individually wrapped ones. That's cute. Look at the little packaging too. The polar bears. I love me some foodie treats. Okay. That is the thing we're going to be doing. Oh, we got more Smarties. Oh my gosh, the presents. Okay, I'm going to pull them all out. All right. We're going to open this one. It looks like a blind box of some kind. You have any ideas? Would you like me a blind box? It is! Oh, she got a Maymay! It's a Maymay. We did 4 of these? Nobody asked you, okay? I'm assuming she wants me to unbox it. Let's unbox it. Which other ones? Oh, yeah. It's the little, like, charm. I don't know. I mentioned it in the video, but like I found them a lot cuter than I was anticipating. So the ones that we did get the secret, which was the Cloud Crafter. It was the ghost. And we got the Top Hat Trickster. This one here. What was the other ones we got? Acrobat Star. We got 4, right? Or did we get 3? I honestly don't remember. Okay, let's find out. I think the one I want the most... Should I say that? Does that say Bees Whisper? I don't know. That one looks cool. I don't know. I'll probably like whatever it is, so. I like me a blind box. I do. Do you want to see the card? Oh, this is exciting. I feel like I'm seeing some red peeking out, which we didn't get a red one. It's a new one. It is red. Oh, that one's cute. That one's cute. I got another red one of something. Was it Maymay? And I ended up really liking it. Look at it.
Be good for next year.
Yeah, I'm keeping that one. It would have been awkward if I didn't keep it, but I'm definitely keeping that one. I really like a deep like burgundy red, and especially if we do the vampiric vibe next year. Is that what you were saying? Yeah, that would fit in. Fire Dancer. Thank you, Kristen. I love a blind box. It does come with like the little like metal hook too, but she's cute. I love me a Maymay. This one? Oh, I could smell it. This is the one that she just asked me what coffee, like if I had to pick one, I'd be interested in. Because if you don't know, I need to stop talking while I unwrap. I love Bones Coffee, and she got it for me. It is one that I feel like will be not that experimental for me. I think just the sea salt, but it's like one of the most highly rated, which by the way, both of us tried the Highland Grog. If you saw that video, I got the Highland Grog and both of us have said it's really, really good. So that is now on the top of my list. I have a feeling this one will be. It is the Salty Siren. So it is sea salted caramel mocha. Oh, I didn't know about the mocha part. But like whenever you go to bestsellers or you read any lists, this one kept coming up. And I felt like it was just like a touch too experimental. I don't know why. There's more experimental ones that I didn't buy it for myself. So it's like nice to be treated. Okay. I think this one has to be next. And then this feels like maybe a book of the paperback variety. What would you do? I'm not even going to guess. I don't know. I can't really not be pleased with a book, I think. We'll find out. Or do we put that on camera? I don't know. Wait. Ooh. Who is this? Wait, the name sounds vaguely familiar. This is definitely reading thriller. Those Empty Eyes. Is this one that you read? Tell me, ma'am. Does it say on the back? It just says fiction. It's reading thriller. So I need to look this up. Oh, I'm excited. I mean, I could just read the synopsis really quick. Well, there's a killing. Okay, I'm on board. there is death of some kind. It definitely reads thriller. I feel like this is like a pretty popular thriller writer, but I'm like just now dabbling, and she knows this, into thrillers and really enjoying it. And I want to explore more. So, and I was actually planning, well, we're planning at the beginning of the year to really up the amount of books that we have. So that is another addition to it. Okay. All right, let's see. This is cute. This is all very me. She has come to know me quite well. All right. This, I believe, is the handmade item. She has made me a handmade item before, and it is at my muggle job, and I loves it. Okay. That is legit. That is legit the wrapping. Like, I've had this tissue paper. Ooh, you made these? We've got little, like, I've been adjusting saying baubles. I grew up with bulbs. I'm just going to say bulbs. These are really pretty. Kristen, what is this called? It's a kind of paint style, and I forget. I know, like this. This is cute. Yeah, and I think I remember her talking about, like, playing around in that, too. Yeah, in the Discord group. Oh, this is really cute. I like that it's mostly silver, but you got, like, a splash of gold in there. So she's got, like, 4 little bulbs. Not little, kind of regular sized. I do like a larger bulb. These are cute. Thank you so much. And apparently, where's my phone? She wants me to read a message afterwards because she meant to put a Christmas card in. Very much similar. I've got a couple I need to send out. Honestly, I've failed you all. We were going to do a little bit of a Christmas card exchange, but a lot of things have happened, and she will happen next year. She will happen next year. Where's the phone? Pour over paint. Is that the style it's called? I am indeed in my thriller era. Yes, yes, yes. The May is one I like. Hopefully that came across. I love it. I love it all. Thank you so much for... Just thanks for being a friend. Well, if that isn't a nice way to start off a video, I don't know what is. We're going to do a quick departure, okay? Because there was food in there, so we might as well, like, pivot to the food. So one thing I did recently, and I mentioned, I can't be holding this, okay? We talked about fatigue. One thing that I mentioned is I've been doing, like, a lot of overtime, and I'm looking at, like, I'm basically a department kind of 2 people, and that person is leaving. So if anything, I have job security, kind of like, and I passed my 6 months, so that's exciting. But it has been a lot of work. There's a lot of work to do, and I've been exhausted. But one thing I do sometimes after work, because I only have to go in, like, it's not even 1 day a week. It might end up being 1 day a week while I'm by myself, which is really, like, really kind of nice. I like working from home, even though, you know, we'll talk about working from home. I'm super duper grateful for it, and I do it. There's not even a thought about wanting to, like, ever work a job where that isn't the job. You know what I mean? But I have been, like, either going to Hot Topic, which if you watch that video, you know, as like a treat after working, but recently, because I love me some food, okay, and I also needed some stocking stuffers for Matt, so I spent a good bit of money. I went to a place I haven't been to in a while, and I'll roll some clips, but it was like, it was pouring down rain. It was highly stressful. Walking over there, my umbrella broke because the wind was awful. And it was just really, really exhausting, but it is an all vegan grocery store, and we've been there a number of times, as well as, like, when they used to have a second location, and it's called Food Fight. So it is, like, everything under the sun. Now, it's not a full-on grocery store with, like, all of the produce and everything. They have a couple bits of produce, but it's more like the processed, like, boxed things, like vegan cheeses. There's a whole fridge area, so you've got, like, frozen meals, all of that. You have candy, you have, like, chips, you have a lot of things that are, like, either difficult to find, or maybe you don't want to buy a whole box and you just want to try one. So it was a big treat yourself. Like, I'm not kidding. It was a good amount of money. My overtime is going to cover that. But I got a few things, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a food haul, okay? Because is it not Christmas season without some good food? Just to kind of also show you, like, what's out there. So I got, well, we tried out, there is this brand, and I think they're based out of New York. Like, they have a pizza place called Blackbird. It's the best we're just gonna say it's the best fucking pizza I've ever had. It really is. Like the cheese is so good. It's so good. And I think we bought it at Whole Foods. Like it is a little bit more readily available, but then they came out with these wings that I saw on Food Fight's website, and I was like, let's snag those. So we did try those. I enjoyed them. I think there are other options that are out there that are probably a little bit more affordable and just do the trick. So I don't know that I'd pick them up again, but do try their pizza. It's so, so good. They have these like two little pan pizzas. And then the other thing I tried, I picked up a few desserts, it was like this kind of like Rocky Road crispy treat. It was so unique. It was tasty. It kind of gave a little like stale vibes, but like removing that, it was really, really good. But I got like 3 more frozen items. So we're going to try, she's a little crushed. What is this by? Sunday supper. Italian sausage lasagna. There's that. Okay. We have had these before, and every single time I go to Food Fight, it's the only place I can buy these. They are incredible. So if you can get your hands on them, definitely do. They are the vegan drumsticks, and they are by All Vegetarian Inc. Never heard of it. But I've had these a number of times. Oh my God, they are so good. It is pricey. The only other times I've had these are at restaurants. So places that buy from the company, probably in bulk, and, sell it with various sauces. Oh my God. I don't know if I think we're having them tonight. So I will show you, but like the texture is so good. The flavor, it was real good. Okay. What more can I say? What was the third thing I got? I cannot be finding it, but they are some I think it was potato and garlic pierogies. Haven't had a pierogi. Have I had a pierogi in my life? I don't know. And then I got a lot of dried kind of perishable foods. These are so good. These are so good. I loved combos as a kid. They are not vegan. So I haven't had them since I've been vegan, which is 2008. And these are pretty daggone close. I'd say they're almost spot on. I would probably say combos are really a little too salty, and these aren't quite as salty, but they're so good. The pizza flavor is there. Quinn, I guess, is the brand. I think they also have a cheese one and maybe one more. So got that. Haven't had butterscotch pudding in a long time. We're a little nervous that this one's sugar-free, okay? If you're gonna go sweet, I'm gonna go sweet, okay? And then I picked up Baked by Sticky is the brand. An oatmeal cream sandwich. I'm excited. And then these, a Stroop waffle. I've had this brand's Stroop waffles, but it's coffee. It is coffee, caramel, Stroop waffle. That is going to be a me thing. Matt doesn't have coffee things. And what else do we get? Well, I got a crap ton of things that are going in his stocking. So you will see those because we're recording some kind of a Christmas vlog. But yeah, that's the food. Okay. It's how I treat myself. Let's now move over because I swear we're going to get to making things and baking things. But I did buy myself some more things. I went to Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble is it's just a really good place for gifts. I mean, first off, it's books. And if you can't tell, I just got one and you can't go wrong. You really, really can't go wrong. I think even if it's not a genre you typically read, when it's gifted to you, it's a nice way to experiment with it, experiment with a genre, experiment with an author, and then if you don't like it, it's cool, I tried it, you didn't have to you didn't have to pay for it. That's where gifts are nice, but they have so many fun, gifty items. And I got a few things there. Oh, actually here, more food. Also, I got this at Target. It was in the Christmas food section. I've had the Siete brand. Love them. I've tried some of their sauces. I've had their cheese. I think it was a nacho cheese. And mainly I've had a lot of their chips. And this one's a taco night situation. So we got a little sauce. And then they even have the cookies and then the shells in there. I'm excited to try that. And then look at these guys. I think I got these from Whole Foods. I like when they're not unnatural dyes. They're natural dyes, no artificial. Very cute. But yeah, I think we're gonna do tacos Christmas Day because Christmas Day Stranger Things does come out, but we're gonna watch Stranger Things because we will be recording it we recorded the one and we have 2 more to go. We will continue on with it because I love that fucking show so much. And I love theorizing and all the things. And if you watched it, you know, and would have also seen our lights over there. But it would be too many videos to record, and I want to kind of keep it very Christmassy. So we are going to do tacos, and I think that's just going to be, tacos are our favorite meal. It's our comfort meal. Like all the different ways to make tacos. We're going to do it just like our traditional way, but that's going to be like our Christmas meal. So we're going to have that then. And maybe the chips too. I don't know. But let me show you the goods I got. I haven't had a lot of time to work on the puzzle, but I've made progress here. I've made progress over here. She's happening. We got the American flag out of the way, you know? Okay, the things I got at Barnes & Noble. First off, no, let me show you one thing I did not get at Barnes & Noble, but he got for me, and apparently only paid like $10 for it. And if you know, I like me some Haunted Mansion, and it is a Haunted Mansion Christmas sweater. So we've got it in the classic like purple and black colors. My lighting is not on point right now and I have no cares. But it's got the Hatbox Ghost right here. Hold on. You can like, no, let me get him. So here is the Hatbox Ghost in the corner. And then, hold on, I'm flipping all the sequins up. You can sort of like make him go away, and now he's in the hat. How stinking cute. And he said he paid like $10 for it. And then here's the back. I love the bats. It's a little more experimental with the purple, but it's Haunted Mansion, and it's got the bats and the spiders and the hat box, all the things I love. So the next thing I got is the Haunted Mansion record, and it was at Barnes & Noble for $24.99 and 10% off. They were doing a sale on vinyl, and he looked it up, and it sounds like it was considerably more online, like on Amazon or whatever. And you know I love me that music. So in horrifying sight and sound. So now I have it. The next thing I got, I was like, I wasn't sure if it was possible. Like Matt got it for me for Christmas. But as soon as I saw it, I lost my daggone mind. It is, if you watched this channel for a hot minute, you'll know that this is like right up my alley. Also, Miss Justine, who gave me the Burrow wax melt, it smells so good. It smells so good. So I was excited to like actually start melting that sucker. Okay, where are we putting the vinyl? Okay, I saw this and I had to friggin' have it. Creepy Christmas crochet. So I have been wanting to learn now. Technically, I have learned crochet. It has been many a year. Same for knitting. I knit like a scarf. I also took a sewing class, but it's been a long, long time. And I've really, really wanted to learn crochet to start and do some like fun shawls and like scarves and stuff like that. And I saw this and like, is it not me or is it, or what? I did really, really want, and I missed out. Woobles came out with like, was it an advent calendar? I forget what they called it, but it was a Halloween one and it was a full collection. It was like $100+. So I couldn't drop it at the time and then it sold out. So I missed it because Woobles, like I do have a Woobles, so I'll probably still make the one that I have. My brother got it for me. And probably start there because it's pretty well known to be, wait, I only paid $15 for this? I did not know that because I also got like $35 off. But yeah, I'll start with that, I think, and then I'm going to move to this. Like, stop it. Now, it's not a kit that has everything to make everything, but it's got all of the how-tos to make everything. So it does include, like this one, it says, includes everything you need to make an elf and a creepy Christmas ball. So I'll be able to make this cutie patootie and this Christmas ball right here, but there are even more. So we got like a nutcracker, we got this gingerbread guy, we have a snowman. I really like Santa and Mrs. Claus. Oh my God. And then what was on the other side? So we have a little tree, we got a creepy star, there's that elf, then the bauble. Oh my God, is that a melted snowman? I think it is. And then these little heads here. Stop it. But wait, there's more. I went around the corner, there was like a whole just like crochet kit section. And I knew if I bought just one, I would be buying this one, but he let me buy both. And apparently this was only $17. Same brand, even better. Even better. Because obviously this is Christmas, so this is going to be more of a Christmassy time thing, but like, are you fucking kidding me right now? This is so up my alley. Creepy Crochet 10 Chilling Patterns, $17 at the Barnes & Noble. So what you can make in this one is this cat. Is this cat not giving Coraline vibes? To me, it really is. It is like perfection, you know what I'm saying? So had to have that. And then this ghost up here. So those are the two that you can make, but there's also this creepy doll. Wait, there's more. The Plague Doctor. I'm stupid excited for that one. I don't know if this is like the Grim. I'm going to guess it is, like the Grim Reaper. We got a little skeleton. Oh my God, what's on the other side? Oh, these guys, they're kind of giving me Haunted Mansion vibes. I really dig them. And, no, wait, it's the ghost. Yeah, it's the ghost and the cat. Yeah, it's the ghost and cat you can make. So there's the ghost. We've got a devil and then a witch. And I also got, Michaels had lost their daggone mind. I went there and I thought they were going out of business. It was decimated and there were so many people. It was a lot. And as it turns out, they were just doing a big sale that was like 60% off, like a proper, like that's what like Black Friday is. Okay. And this wasn't even Black Friday. So I went there not knowing that. And I was like, hey, message Matt, should we be gathering things now for like future themes? We didn't go too crazy. This is what I got. Now, she is a glittery business. Can we pan down here? I don't want to pull it out, you guys. It's a lot of glitter. We got that little kind of business. And then we have this branchy tree. Are we framing? Are we in frame? It's like a glittery, snowy, white, branchy tree. Because I definitely have like a theme in mind that will be a lot more snowy and kind of skeletal. You know what I'm saying? So those are the goods. Let's now, what we're going to do, and I need to wait for him to come back to the grocery store because we're also going to be baking cookies. I'm very excited for that. I have not baked a cookie in ages. And I feel like, what is the Christmas season without some baking? So we're going to do that. And we need to fit dinner in somewhere. But the other thing we're going to do is we're going to make something, okay? And I have made a thing. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Sorry. There's no order here. I did get a book. I got a book at Target. I have never, I only knew this because I watched the channel Larry, which was a channel recommended to me by Miss Kristen. Very fitting, okay? And it is a booktube channel, mainly. And I was watching one of her videos and she was talking about Manacled, which is a sort of Hermione, if you're in the Harry Potter world, you probably already know about it. It's a Hermione Draco love story fanfic that like kind of just went viral and is loved by a lot of people, and I've never read it. And it was like my intention to like read it, like do even a video of just reading it. And she said, and I saw this book at Powell's and I saw the cover and I thought it was so striking and I was really tempted to get it. She said, this is the author. This is essentially Manacled. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what she said. And it's alchemized. Now, what's the author's name? Senlin Yu. So I got it at Target, 30% off. Is that not a striking cover? It's just so like creepy and ominous and doesn't really read Harry Potter. And maybe I'm like way wrong and I'm just going off of what she said, but I had to get it. It is, you know, it's a brand new book. So the prices can be a little hefty, especially for hardcover. So 30% off, couldn't pass it up. But all right, totally forgot about that because she was just shoved in my bag. The other thing we're going to do it when he gets back, is we have done a video that is like a Harry Potter version of this. And you all will know that this isn't the sort of thing that I will really collect and put on my shelves. But I think it'll be fun. So even if I don't keep it, or maybe Matt puts it on his shelves, it's not going to go anywhere. And I thought, I wanted to just do something. I wanted to make something that felt Christmassy and fun. And I saw it, if you watched one of the vlogs, at my local grocery store, Fred Meyer. It is the Make It Mini, actually, does it say Make It Mini? Yeah, Make It Mini Holiday The Grinch. And The Grinch, okay, is like one of my favorite Christmas movies. Let's talk favorite Christmas movies. What are the, like, you must watch this Christmas movie or these Christmas movies every Christmas? Because I can watch a number, but my tops would be, these are in no particular order, I just have to watch them all. Home Alone 1 and 2, and Matt and I both think Home Alone 2 is better, but Home Alone 1 is very nostalgic. So always have to watch those. It's a Wonderful Life. I will always watch it and I will always cry and I will always feel hope in humanity. And I could use that. I could use that a lot. We always watch Elf. We love Elf. Gremlins. Always have to watch Gremlins. Oh crap. What was the other one? Hold on. We just made a list. Did I say The Grinch? That's the other one. The Grinch, the Jim Carrey one. I'll always play like the cartoon. I grew up on it, but the Jim Carrey one is like, and obviously Nightmare Before Christmas. It is a Halloween Christmas movie. So all of those would be my tops for Christmas. So we'll watch some of those on Christmas, and then I'm going to play some while we make these once he comes back. I'll probably play like the cartoon Grinch and maybe like White Christmas, because then there's also the Christmas movies that I don't need to, like, I love them, but I don't need to sit and watch it. The ones I just listed, like, I have to sit and watch and like have some popcorn and just have all the Christmassy vibes. But White Christmas, my dad introduced me to White Christmas. It is obviously not a movie that is like of my time, but it does speak to me, and it's just a really, really well-made movie. And I have a lot of others. Like, here's our list. We've got like White Christmas, Night Before, Rudolph I'll probably play. We watched Klaus. We enjoyed that, but we are going to try. I'm going to try two new to me Christmas movies, and they are not the traditional kind. I don't know if we'll be able to fit both of those in tonight, but we'll definitely do like a recap and thoughts. So first one, which is very like in line with like Stranger Things coming out, is we're going to watch A Violent Night, which has David Harbour in it, who is obviously in Stranger Things, and she's a like an action Christmassy movie, which FYI, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, so I always watch that every Christmas. But we are going to watch that together, and then I remember seeing the poster, but I don't remember ever seeing the trailer for Krampus. I think it came out 2015. I'm going to try and squeeze that in tonight. If I don't squeeze it in tonight, I'm going to watch it and I will report back on Discord and let you all know my thoughts on that. So yeah, those are like movie situations. And I think the other thing I want to say, this video it's dropped for members as of this moment. It hasn't dropped. I'm just gonna have a quick chatty Cathy here. Not Kathy, Aubrey, by the way. Hello. Welcome to the channel. But it's going to drop tomorrow, and I just have no doubts that probably whoever watches it is going to... This community is really kind to me, and this community means a lot to me, and I said it in the video, and we're not going to get into all of the details. That's why there's a video about like mental and physical health, but there have been new developments since, okay? I mean, from like just a lot of more neuropathy issues. I've had neuropathy issues in the past, but like just having trouble with my hands. My shoulder is starting to swell up because I'm doing overtime and my job is desk work. So I've just been sitting like in the rumpus room on the couch, and my arm is like this on a mouse. So literally I could see like a hunch back here, and I showed Matt and I'm like, do you see this? Like, and he's like, yeah, you need to like take a bath or something. And I did, and it did help. So it seems like it's swollen. So I've had that. And the other thing that I didn't like touch on in that video is, I think I touched on it, but like overwhelm. The amount of overwhelm in the job that I do, because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Some of it is just because it's the situation that we were in and there's a lot of sorting out to do. And some of it is because we're just straight up understaffed, and I will soon be the only person. So really understaffed. And yeah, I don't want to get into like the details of my job, but, and then just like overwhelm, like just being an ADHD autistic individual experiencing constant burnout and overwhelm and things feeling like too much, and can I handle this? Like, I didn't even touch on that, but it's been like a lot of overtime and a lot of thoughts to myself that like, I'm stupid, I'm not going to get this down, I'm not going to get order here, like this is all job related. And I wanted to mention this because I feel like I've been an advocate for mental health on this channel, and even beyond. I used to write essays on it. I used to get really deep in Buddhist philosophy, like not in the religious sense, because it's not really a religion, it's more of a philosophy. And I used to write essays on it. Like, I've been a massive advocate for like taking care of yourself. I've done so much research. I've tried so many things, like, and even just learning that I'm autistic and ADHD, and if you've been there, you know, you find out, oh, that's why all of these things didn't work for me, and that's why these things do. And in this work that I've been doing and putting in so many hours, I've neglected that, like, and with YouTube, I've neglected that hard. Everything, every bit of advice that I've told others and tried to do myself has gone just straight up out the door. And I've started to feel like I'm stupid. I don't know that, like, I can not do this. I'm fully capable of doing this. I've literally done this work before. It's a different situation, and it's a lot more people needing my assistance. And it's important work. And I value what I do because I know it is meaningful to people. But do you know how, and maybe this is just going out to like the neurodivergent people out there, but do you know how like you can get advice from people and it's just like it, and you're in a place of just overwhelming too much, and it's just like, fuck you. Like, I don't want your advice, or you just can't take it in. Like, you already know it. Like, you're normally being given advice that you're already aware of, and somebody's just kindly trying to remind you and kindly trying to be there for you. Like, I wasn't even taking my lunch breaks. I was just blazing through, continuing to work. I still kind of am. I was working overtime that I wasn't getting paid for, and that I'm getting a lot better on, because how else are you going to communicate to people that more people need to be hired to do the level of work that needs to be done if you're going to do it with quality in mind? But I was getting advice. My manager, who's fantastic, like my coworkers, everybody in this team looks out for each other and just genuinely cares. And we're such a diverse group, and there's just so much acceptance. Like, I'm so grateful to have this job and be on this team. But I was getting this advice all over, and it's just like, it wasn't helping me, and I wasn't able to take it in. And then one person who I don't work directly with, they're not in my department, but I have to work with them in a way, reached out to me, could tell that I was, and my, we'll say, department is dealing with a lot, and a lot of change and a lot of turnover and stuff like that. And she literally laid out everything. I've been there, but not only that, like, she thought like I do. I'm a person that, like, it's an ADHD and autistic thing too. But I ask a lot of whys. I like to know the why of things. I like to know, like, whatever it is I'm doing and I'm learning, I want to know it beginning to end and why in every step, so that I can get a solid grasp of it, a deep understanding of it, and can also, by doing that, prevent issues in the future. And like, long story short, I felt like she was in my house and in my brain, and it was a life-changing conversation. It is changing the way that I'm approaching work. And none of it was new information. But I don't know if you've ever experienced that. I think a lot of people who are neurodivergent have, where you get advice from all of these places, like maybe your parents, like, where it's just like, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't need to hear that from you. No shade on my parents, okay? And no shade to anybody giving that advice. They're just trying to look out for you. But it's kind of like maybe grief. Like, there's so many different kinds of grief. It's all grief, but like, people who have lost a spouse, I don't think you can hear from other people, like, who are your friends or whatever, consult you and be there for you. But it's going to sound rude, but it's so much more meaningful when it comes from somebody else who's also lost a spouse, you know, or like the chronic pain I talked about, just talking to other people. And I have a coworker I was able to do that with, who also experiences chronic pain, some of it the same. It's like talking neurodivergent person to neurodivergent person, like, you get it. And it felt like somebody that was like in my brain, in my house. And I was just like, what is happening? How are you here? And so I was able to take that in. And also she gave me advice that, like, works for my brain. Not every bit of advice works for everybody. So I guess I just wanted to say, like, if you're also struggling, we've already gone over that enough in the video. Sometimes it helps to just find somebody, or in my case, I was lucky that they found me and reached out, who really sees themselves in you, who you have there's a commonality in that thing that you're struggling with where it can help then. I think that's why sometimes therapy doesn't really do much for me. Like, what do you know? What do you know about it? It's like talking about YouTube content. It's really hard to do that. Excuse my blinding light. With those who aren't creators. And it's not a diss on anybody else. Like, we don't all have everything in common. But like, to get an understanding of the struggle of whatever it is, it's so helpful to have it come from somebody who's been there and also thinks like you do. Because it made me feel like I felt a peace wash over me. It doesn't eliminate the amount of work that I'm going to have to do and still have to do. But I feel better. I feel a lot better. The boundaries are easier to set, and I just know how I'm going to handle myself. It's not always going to be perfect. There's probably going to be days where I do overtime. That's going to happen. But yeah, anyway, did I even show you? Oh, right. We were talking about it. Let's go back to it. What we're going to make when he comes back from the store, which hopefully is soon. We are going to do, because I love the Grinch. I love the Grinch. I don't know what it is. I think maybe it's because I've always been told that, like, I used to be called a bitch, frankly, in high school. And some of it was warranted. Some of it was warranted. And some of it was not. And I also just have resting bitch face. A lot of people like just think I'm hating the world, but that's just my face hates itself. Okay. And I just always resonated with the Grinch. I just like that inner like humbug sort of thing. It's not really my vibe, but in a way, like, it kind of is, because I can be a little pessimistic and not have as much hope as I would like in humanity. You know what I'm saying? And like, just the whole, like, your heart grew, like, my heart is like huge. I think that's why it impacts me a lot. So I love the Grinch. And I'd seen this. So it's the Make It Miniverse. Like I said, I'm not going to be putting these on my shelves. It's just to have a fun time. And there are like 4 different options. And I'm hoping, so we'll open them together, but I got 3. What we are hoping for, and this one's a little more difficult. So there are cheat sheets out there of like kind of how you get, it used to be like the pinhole on it, like different ways that you can go to the store, and people have like created a spreadsheet. I can link the one down below that I've used for Make It Miniverse before. And it's just a very reputable place that people contribute because they've opened it and they've noticed patterns. So this one, there's like patterns of like, if this is here, but it's a little more difficult to read because they wrapped over the wrapper, I guess, since then. So I think I got at least one, and I'm hoping I got the secret, but I have no idea. So we're going to find out together. But what we're hoping for, so there are little reindeer as an option. These are all Grinchy themed, I guess. Then you have the roast beast. That is the one that I want. And then you have the ultra rare. What did they call this? I don't remember what they call that one. Those drinks right there. So that's what I'm hoping. So when he gets back, we're going to unpack these and see what we got. Because, yeah, I've got 3 of them. All right. He's back. He brought me the elixir of life. All right. So where's the 3rd one? Okay. So how these worked. Which is the one? Hold on. Well, he's got his elf sweatshirt. Cardigan. That's what it's called. I have a lot of them and I just don't remember what it's called. Supposedly the secret, like, obviously it wouldn't have the same pattern. Yeah, we think this one's roast beast. It's like, when you look up the cheat sheet, I said I'd link it down below. It has to do with like where the little like lettering lines up at the edge there. And then also like the image. So we think this is roast beast. Do you want to do roast beast? And this one I think is
Snowman cake.
The snowman cake. Okay, so if this is blue, it's not the secret. If it's green, it is. So that's what we want to see. Can you tell? It's the roast beast, yeah?
I would presume.
That's stinking cute. Look at it. Look at the roast beast, says the vegan. Okay. It's a movie. It's all for funsies. Okay. All right, let's see if this is the snowman.
Could be Satan.
Could be Satan, yeah. It's blue. Okay. Can we see it? Yeah, that's got to be it, right? It's a spiral cake.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so we have the snowman cake. All right, who wants to open? I really hoped it didn't. This one didn't. I went through so many. Oh, it's cute. This one didn't have the pattern like the others. I couldn't identify it as the others. And supposedly the secret doesn't rattle a lot. This one doesn't. It's supposed to be more heavy, but there was nothing that was like I don't know. I'm getting it. Do you want to do it or do you want me to do it?
You can do it.
Okay. We want to see green on the capsule. I can't tell. Oh, it's blue. Did we at least get a different one? Is that the same thing? Is the same thing I got?
So this is confirming that whatever the wrapper is what's in
Gosh, dang it. We wanted the little drinky businesses. All right. Do you want to do the roast beast? You do the roast beast. It's cute. I do feel like there's some Make It Minis that I could do as like displays that would be like things, characters I have, like particularly downstairs. They wouldn't fit up in the rest of the house. Are holding or something. I mean, we're going to be in need of a trash bag. Man, I thought I got the secret. Okay. Look at my very happy snowman. Also, when you use the black light, so it not only solidifies it, but on this one, it gives the, like, can we get it? Did a snowman? Do you see him? Whereas you take it away, harder to see. It's just magic. Now I'm going to go hold this for 5 to 10 minutes. All right, you guys, she's done. So let me show you the less cool one, which is mine. I think my favorite part is actually the snowman. I could say I built a snowman this year. Do you want to build a snowman? And these, like, the photo is deceptive. The spacing in the photo is not like the amount that they give you. They give you way more. They give you way more resin. They give you way more of all the things, but it is still cute. But I think the roast beast takes the cake. So we've got, it's like a little picnic setting almost. We've got the little sauce in a present. We've got our roast beef, so the dressing, so it's in here, and then you put it on top, and then on the little slices there. Are they all individual, Maddie? Like you had to lay them there? That's cute. And then you shake some pepper on top. We've got Brussels sprouts and garlic and a knife and fork. That is so cool. Like, I'm guessing, I don't know, I'm guessing maybe this was in the Grinch, and I don't remember it, but definitely cool. We might actually be keeping that one. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at our drumsticks. We're going with a barbecue sauce. They're so good. Do you remember what restaurant? I mentioned we've had these at a restaurant. Maybe it was in Austin or something. I don't remember. Green beans. I feel like this is almost giving a roast beastie vibe. Our classic choice of barbecue sauce. And then some mashed taters. We got some mashed taters in here. All right, we're going to eat that, and we're going to start Violent Night, and then we'll probably pause, give you a little update, and make some cookies, and then go back to watching it. Yeah, so I haven't played any Christmas movies at all. I was going to do that. We could do that on Christmas, and today is a Saturday, so I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. Totally not recording here at all. We don't care. All right, we're going to go eat.
They want the next cool thing. That's how this world works.
Violent night, gory night.
All right, we have taken a pause on Hopper as Santa. He really is. And we're gonna make cookies. All right, so originally I was gonna do like more festive cookies, like, and we will in the future. We're gonna do like theme on theme on theme of whatever. We'll get into it. We'll see. I mean, I also said I was gonna do Vlogmas this year. I didn't say it publicly. I just said it in my brain. But I was gonna do like more festive, this is all taco stuff, cookies. But instead, I'm gonna do a cookie that at least I can recall, and I don't have a lot of memories, or they're not retained in my brain. As a child, my mom's a really good cook, and she baked a lot of cookies, and I could be remembering this wrong, but I think they were basically like chocolate chip cookies, but take out the chocolate chips and add white chocolate chips. Maybe this is just like a recipe and there's a name to it. I don't know. And macadamia nuts. And that was the cookie. So you're using like the typical like vanilla flavored dough that comes with a chocolate chip cookie. That's the way I remember it. And I loved them. And then she also would do chocolate chip cookies with walnuts and coconut. But I think I'm going to do a set of these, like just with the white chocolate chips, which by the way, if you were looking for any, and we'll get to see, have we had these? Do you know? I don't think we have. So this will be a real test. Vegan ones, we got these at Whole Foods. But for, I think maybe like half of them or some portion, I'm going to mix in a little bit of coconut. I like it. I just haven't baked in a long time. And he's here to monitor me because last time we made anything, I put in almond extract instead of vanilla. So we're going to not do that. All right, let's find this recipe. Pure vanilla. We can do this time. Happy Christmas if we've decided to drop this on Christmas. I feel like I'm not equipped properly. Are these all the dried ingredients? She looks fancy, right? All right, I almost spilled that. We were going to use this thing. Remember when I shut it off and he said he wanted to put cookies on it? Do we put like half mine, half yours? They can't touch though. That's contamination. No touching. Okay, we're adding dried. Look at it. Okay, my mom did not do that small. They're itty bitty little things. Why are you giving me a second bowl?
You were gonna make some. I can shoot this.
Well, that's true. Coconut. Well, I feel like it's given like very white Christmas vibes, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we're adding in the coconuts. Look at it. It's like snow. It kind of looks like snow. That's so cute. Okay. This is nerve-wracking. It's so slippery. Oh, look at some goodies. Oh. They're not as fancy looking. I think I'm just not used to baking cookies. They do look like mounds. Is that what cookies are? Okay, back to the movie, and then back to the cookies.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
All right, let's check out these cookies. Look at that. Oh, it smells good. Okay, I'm gonna put a bunch. We're almost all the way through the movie. I'm gonna put them all in here. Can they all fit in here? We'll find out. Look at the cookies. All right, let's go over. I need some orange juice. I don't know why I can't explain it. I have to have orange juice with cookies. All right, I'm gonna give this movie 10 Hopper Santas out of 10. Santa Hoppers. It's worth it for David Hopper. David Harper. I mean, what's the other guy's name? John? I can't ever pronounce his last name. How do you say it?
Like Lozano?
I'm impressed.
Why?
I don't know. I remember last time I remember watching him was Son of Sam, and I knew his name then, but I couldn't pronounce it now. That's my own fault. But no, he was really good. And they're doing a lot of like pulling in of other movies. The rest of the cast, maybe not so much. Don't go in. What?
5 out of 5 candy canes?
5 out of 5 candy canes. Yeah. It's a fun time. We've not exactly been, hey, we watched, well, he edited that video for the, yeah, we won't go there. The emotional one. And then I watched it this morning. So we're not exactly feeling in the Christmas spirit. So this movie is like perfect for that. All right, now we must wrap on the cookie taste testing. Are you trying one? All right, do I do coconut or no coconut? Just a regular one first. I need to cleanse my palate first. But this is really fitting, the movie. Everybody hold your breath. I mean, it's really good. It's very like vanilla-y. I think I do miss having like the larger chips. I'm definitely gonna need these. Like the larger chocolate chips, because then you bite into like really melty situation.
You were able to get chunks?
We could find, maybe next time we find like white chocolate, like a block, and we break it up. And because I think this video is coming out possibly on Christmas, if not after, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. But until next time, my magical friends, remember to love what you love with everything you have and keep making magic. And we'll see you on the Christmas vlog. Bye. Should I wait until I peel that?